Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you already know what time it is. We
Yes,
back.
sir.
A whole lot of Lake Show in the building. If you ain't recognize this shoe, you ain't got your eyes open. I can guarantee you that one.
Hey, man, don't hate on us, man. Hey, man, don't hate on us. We gonna holler at you, AD. You feel me? Yeah. It's about business, P. It's about business, man. It's about business, man. You know what I'm talking about? I think we're in a great situation, man. It's about business, baby. It's about business. You hear me? And we're in a great situation, man. With that being said, man. With that being said, P. With that being said.
What's up, though? It's your boy Pete, man.
Let's get some of this shit going.
We back with the Delete That podcast, man. If you don't know, go ahead and follow, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell because you want to know when we coming in live. You feel me? Coming in hot.
Hey, man. Super hot too. We about to come talking that shit, man. Listen, y'all thought we was slipping on this last night. Now we didn't slip. As soon as we got the alert, you know what I mean? We wanted everybody to get it out there. We wanted them to get it out there. And they got it out there, baby.
Yeah.
And I love what I hear. And I love what I didn't hear. But guess what, P?
What?
We gonna talk that shit tonight.
As we should.
Yeah, we gonna talk that shit.
So, man, with that being said, we gonna
talk to me
right into it, and you already know what happened. It's a whole lot of the Los Angeles Lakers trade AD for Dallas Mavericks, ex-Dallas Mavericks, I should say, Luca Doncic.
Hey.
Man, it came across the hotline last night. Man, I promise you, people were shocked.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Yeah. Hey, I've been saying this for quite a while now, P.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it 100. It's what it is. Like Nino said in New Jack City, it's the law, Tito. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, P, I can't be having no favoritism. Yeah. AD was there, and AD was there for a little bit. It's time for AD to go. He was injured too much, and you know what I mean? The consistency matter. So now what we get, on the other hand, now I got love for AD, man. Appreciate it. I appreciated when he was in New Orleans. I appreciated you while he was at the Lakers. But that time have move on. The Lakers have to prepare for the future. So yes. Luca extends the years a little further by having a Luca there and not an AD. AD on his way out, man. You know what I mean? AD on his way out, man. You know, so, and I think he had a place where he's satisfied with the money. You know, so let me go ahead down here. Now, where he went ain't a bad place for him.
Yeah, man. You know,
he actually fit.
Delete that.
Delete that.
Well,
but you know what I mean. He synced there well, man. I think for what he brings to the table, having a Kyrie, having a Splash Brother over there, Clay. You know, having these guys that now your one and your two is solidified, and now you got that three. You know, because that's what he won't play. Won't be a three. So
is he gonna be healthy? I said, is he gonna be healthy? I was done with AD a long time ago, man. I ain't gonna lie. He played like a small man. You know what I'm saying? Big dude, jump in the air, legs everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When he left out in that wheelchair that game, I was like, okay, it's a wrap. And LeBron looked at him and said, this nigga here.
Like, this nigga scared.
This nigga here. But I'm going to say that. You know, we could be looking a little biased right now. You know what I mean? Because
what do you mean? What do you mean?
I got on my Lakers.
What do you mean?
I think man. We need to bring in a non-Laker fan. What do you think about that?
Hey, man, you could bring in George Washington back if you want to. I don't care who you bring. You understand me? All this kind of stuff going on. We gonna talk about tonight, but as you can see, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna represent with these Lakers and Nipsey Blue, baby, and this tell you what we gonna
do. And I'm the OG coming from the West Coast, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way Laker. But for right now, man, we have a guest that's gonna come in, and you know, we want to see from the from an unbiased standpoint, you know what I mean? Because we both Lakers
salute,
fans, P. You know what I mean?
Salute.
Let's drink. Yeah, let's go ahead and salute.
I give you. Yeah.
And with that being said, you know how we do, man. We're gonna bring in a guest, man. We're gonna bring in Omar, man. Omar is gonna come in and give us opinion on what the trade was like and what he feel like and what he heard about that too, man. So joining the show, man, is Omar, man. What's up, O?
What is up, P? You see my Eagles gear in effect?
Oh
I
man,
got
Hey,
the Eagles
you
outfit on.
you you
I,
done went and done that,
we play
hey,
against
man.
and we
we
talking about the Lakers
Anthony Davis trade was the worst trade in NBA history.
for who?
Oh,
Well, it was a great Lakers. It was a great for the Lakers. It's a terrible trade for the Mavericks. I
well,
know
we
that
ain't got no feelings about the Mavericks. Let's start there, Omar.
I'm
So,
not a Mavericks fan. I don't give a shit about the Mavericks, the Sixers, and none of those people. But it's a bad trade for the Mavericks because
That's
the
great.
they benefited from that trade because they
what
replaced LeBron.
what you got on over there, P? What's your shirt say? You say
I say
Lakers?
Los
Lakers.
Angeles Lakers.
That's what it said. That's why I say Los Angeles. I don't know. I don't care about Dallas.
Nobody else.
You know that saying, "What you eat don't make me shit." You know what I mean? So like, when your stomach get full on me, I gotta go use the bathroom and do number 2.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
He tell me
So,
how can that actually help the Lake? How can that actually help the Mavericks?
I don't care.
Ain't
I
none
don't
of my
know.
business. That's why
That's
we
not
brought
our
you here.
business.
You-
Hey,
There's no way it
wait,
can help the Mavericks,
wait,
right?
do you think
oh,
do you think we brought you here to help the other side? The opposite?
right.
Help the Lakers 100%. And
Well, here's the real. Here you go. I'm gonna help you with this. I think right now for Dallas, it helps them right now. Right, their right now goal. It helps him because he fit in the role that he played, his style of play. Luca didn't. Once they brought Clay in, it wasn't enough basketballs for all three of those guys, right? And the role, and I think the humbleness that we could save a little bit, but what we did was we brought in a guy that fit our system to help them win right now. They need somebody that play like AD in the 3 because they got a 2 and a 1 already there. Now you had a guy that's still good at what he did, but Luca defensively didn't do no good.
okay, how long is it? How long is it going to be until Anthony Davis is hurt?
Hey, again, that's why we got him up out of there. You're proving our point.
There's
I
no
mean, hey man,
Mavericks.
That'll make sense.
about the same amount of time it took for this trade. Immediately,
Me too.
you know what I mean. He might play the next game. Somebody might step on his toe.
He
And
might
you
smell,
down.
he might smell the sweet aroma of
But
popcorn and get cramps.
there's
You never know.
The
like
man went out in the wheelchair, and he had an arm injury. I ain't understand it. So
in a
it's
wheelchair with arm injury. Come on now, come on.
Hey man,
Right.
one game he looked down court and everybody was down there. His chest started hurting.
right.
Come on, P. That's what y'all. There's no benefit to the Mavericks at all.
Right.
As they
But
should.
as it shouldn't.
So what?
They're in the same conference.
Yeah. Okay. He is
Oh,
Anthony
well,
Davis, the Mr. Did you say he called him P. Mr. Glass, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
broken.
Glass.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: how does us getting Luca benefit us? Since you want to answer that question.
That's what you should be asking.
He replaces LeBron. LeBron, like when
Huh?
Ooh.
next year,
Oh, I almost got myself.
his
Man. Believe that.
I almost got myself.
Hey, hey man, listen, check this out. Him coming over there, Luca coming over there, what it does is longevity. Me and P was talking about this earlier. Did he run? Did he run it? Did he go? Well, listen, me and P was talking about it
I
earlier.
think that bird flew him away on his hat.
That's what it probably was. But he there you go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what it comes down to, Omar, is longevity, right? Longevity, Anthony Davis didn't have longevity left, but Luca does. Luca also attract a crowd. Luca is need to be in a big market, right?
But
So
I said, how does that help the Mavericks? You keep on saying how it helps the Lakers. How does it help the Mavericks?
listen, we're talking. We already discussed the Mavericks. I told you how I helped them. He fit their system.
Yeah, he did. He answered your
James is
question.
always hurt. He's soft and weak.
Huh?
He's soft and weak.
Right. You're asking me how it fit. I told you how it fit, and then you're describing his characteristics and his genetic build. I can't tell you what you want. You know the same thing I know.
Yes.
He's subject to go down in 4. So it's just like boxing. He's subject to go down in 4. But we didn't discuss that, established that. I don't know what else to tell you, Brother Omar. But all I can tell you is this. I can tell you how the Lakers, in term, I think Luca fit.
Yes, he fits everywhere. Luca is a guy.
No, it's not about everywhere because he can't fit everywhere because he couldn't fit where he was at. So he can't fit everywhere.
He was averaging 35 points a game.
Yeah, but they didn't have enough basketballs on the court for him, Clay, and Kyrie.
Yeah,
yes.
And we'll take that.
Was averaging.
Luca ain't playing the last 8 games or so. Like he was pissed off. He ain't get enough shots.
It was time for him to go.
How do you get
his house got broken into out here. The man got robbed. You can't have your house broken into. You can't go back to your place.
Right.
Still the same. You gotta move on.
You gotta consider that, Omar.
Go to Los Angeles. The man loved Los Angeles. He loved the West Coast. Who don't love the West Coast except for Philly? Who doesn't love the West Coast?
Lakers got robbed. I mean, the Mavericks got robbed.
So we established that the Mavericks got robbed. We established that. But now let's talk about the facts around the Lakers. What I was saying was that the Lakers got better because of longevity, because we know that LeBron just said it after he just had the tremendous dunk. Shout out to LeBron, man, and LBJ Jr. But look, man, the man said 40, man. This at 40. And he meant that, you know what I mean? So when you see those type of that type of legacy that's left behind, they need somebody that's gonna be close to filling those shoes. Now, Luca is not LeBron. We know that, you know what I mean? But he do pack a stadium. He's big time. So the Lakers have been known to be big time. So that's the stuff you gotta understand though too. You know what I mean? Like it benefits the Lakers. Now he fit immediately. Why? Because now you could give a LeBron James a true break, and you got somebody that's gonna consistently go out there and put up his shots and do his thing. That's a 1-2 punch all day.
Yes, I mean, like LeBron and Luca. That's the passing, the assist abilities. There's no team in the league that has the same basketball IQ as those people on the field, on the court.
Hey, and in the program, my guy I call John Wick 6, Keanu Reeves, that I call him, you know what I mean? But we got Reeves over there, man, that's really showing up as that point guard that they've been teaching them to be. And then, you know, so you didn't lose nothing inside this trade as bad as you thought it was going to be initially, but you lose Reeves, you lose Hookah Moore, you lose some pieces to go around that. So now it's like, okay, hey man, guess what we doing now? We 1-2 punching you.
I think LeBron did this because hold
up. LeBron didn't have a clue that this was going on.
LeBron
was out to eat when this trade happened. Half the world was shocked when this happened. Didn't nobody know what was going on. Can't blame LeBron on this one.
LeBron did this because he knows he's at the end of his career, and he wanted to get a person who can basically replicate what he did. And Luca, Luca's the only person in the league to do.
Check your mic. Your mic hot. Check your mic.
Yo.
Nah, it's distorted. A little distortion in there.
No. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
But Luca's the only person in the league who can basically replicate what LeBron did. So that's the deal. They made a deal to get Bronny on the team, and LeBron made a deal to get Luca on the team.
Wow.
So you're just gonna throw Bronny in there? What does that have to do with the trade?
Bronny is not good. Bronny's not good.
You're confusing.
Wait. Wow.
He's not good at all. He's terrible.
Wow. You are so disrespectful.
No, it's not disrespectful. LeBron is good.
What did that have to do with the Luca trade and us coming in and replacing LeBron? I'm confused.
deal with LeBron to put his son on the team, and then LeBron made a deal to get a replacement for himself.
Which is his son or
Which
Luca?
Come on, man.
now it's not his son is terrible. Luca.
Why are you being so disrespectful, Omar?
Okay,
Saying
no,
about this man's son is terrible. That man's son is not terrible. See, here's what's going on, and what happens to a lot of the critics and all the naysayers about, I mean, the players and especially LeBron's son, that we'll say that the kid is terrible because he ain't living up to your expectations because he's LeBron's son. There's too many other players around the league for it to be so much focus on LeBron's son, right? But so much focus is on LeBron's son because people want him to. If LeBron ain't the GOAT, then why are you expecting his son to be one?
okay, but listen, here's the thing.
I'm just saying that's a question.
Here's the thing.
If LeBron ain't the GOAT in your eyesight, why are we expecting his son? What are we expecting from his son to do right now?
I understand, right? But LeBron's son is not a great player. He's an average player at best. So
what you would call Jeff Blake?
Jeff Blake, trash.
But he was in the league.
Okay, Jeff Blake is trash. Come on. Would you put
So
Jeff
what do you call
player in the league?
Steph Curry, brother?
Steph Curry, his brother is trash too.
Wow.
Whoa.
What about Doc Rivers' son?
Trash.
Wow. See, so you're caught. So Omar,
Yes.
let's compare their game to your game.
Wait a minute. What?
No. Compare their game.
Because I'm trying to see how we gonna set the bar as determining what trash is. Because I don't know. You may be saying trash, but not meaning as they can't play. Maybe you want to elaborate on your definition of trash.
No, comparing our game to an average NBA player's game. They're trash. Like no one, if they were not Doc Rivers' son, Steph Curry's son, Steph Curry's brother, or LeBron James' son, they would never get a chance. They would never even be seen in the NBA. They would never be seen. So I'm telling you, they're trash. I know a bunch of college players who would basically wipe the floor with them. They're trash.
Well, let me ask you this. Why didn't those college players get the opportunity to wipe?
Because they weren't LeBron James's son. LeBron James makes the NBA $1 billion a year.
As he should.
Okay, Steph Curry, how much did he make the NBA? $1 billion a year. Doc Rivers makes the NBA $1 billion a year.
Listen, are you talking factual numbers or you just
no?
Because everybody making them $1 billion a year.
No. Like those guys, they make the league a lot of money. I don't know what $1 billion, but they make the league a lot of money.
Okay, because we like to talk that shit, but we like to talk them facts. Now, goddamn it, you ain't gonna just be throwing no numbers around here like you being factual right now, Omar. Because let me tell you something, Omar. You've been on the road for a second. You understand me? Now, you haven't gave me nothing factual yet about the concerns of LeBron and his son. Now, here's the question I would ask you: do you have kids, Omar?
Yes.
You have a son or a daughter?
Son.
And that son, you want what do you want for that son? What do you expect him to be? What your dreams is for him? What is your aspiration for your son? Now he's gonna do what he want to do, but as a parent, we like, man, we see our baby boy, and we was like, man, I can't wait till he grow. He gonna be special. He gonna be. What do you see your son?
Duke. He's going to Princeton or Stanford.
To be what? To be what? Major in what? What do you see?
When you go to Princeton or Stanford, you can major in water drinking.
But what is he? But I'm saying, you're saying that you see him going to college. Okay, that is just an idea of a thought. What is the vision that you see him for? Going to Stanford? I mean, going to Harvard for what?
All right.
That was a good one.
Listen, my son can go to college and major in.
But what do you see for your kid? You don't have no vision for your kid. You're saying right now, right there, I could look at my son, my youngest son, and when I named him, and I told people why I gave him that name, and like a guy, my nephew that I consider my family, and not by biological blood, but just by realness of love, man. So he came back after all those years and came back around me, and when my son walked out, He laughed to himself, right? He said, he said, man, I remember when he was born, man, and you gave him his name and you told me what it meant. He said that stuck with me. And at the time, he didn't have no kids. Since then, he got 2 sons, right? And he said, man, you said that your son should have a name with a meaning, man. And you was, if you wasn't free, then he wouldn't be here, right? And I say, and your name have to have a meaning to represent. One day you're going to bring freedom to people, man. You're going to be the reason. You're going to be the cause, right? So we have a vision and a dream that we have for our kid. As a man, we say, I got a vision for my son. Now, here is the pathway to that. Now, my son may get to the age where he starts saying and going a different way. That is facts. But I still have a vision for my son.
But guess what?
So obviously Omar don't have that vision complete for his son. You just saying he's gonna go to he may go to Harvard and he might get to high school and fail all his classes.
No. First of all, I'm going to get him into Harvard. I'm going to structure his life so that Princeton. So anything he wants to do afterwards, he has the capability of doing those things.
Structure his life to do what?
Omar, let me interject. Oh, explain to him what your son do, because right now, what your son is, you're not explaining that to do who doesn't have a clue who you're. Tell him how special your kid is.
Evan is going to Stanford or Duke because he's been.
No, what does he do though? Not just education. What is he known for right now?
He's been trained to do this for 14 years. It's not like you can't just get a kid.
So you had a goal for him.
Yeah, I had a goal for him.
You had a vision for him.
Yes.
So I've been asking you about that vision since we started, Omar. You know what I mean? So obviously he's already all pat inside the vision that you had for him. But instead of you agreeing to that, Omar, you made it so complicated by just not deriving to it. So I could finish to talk about LeBron and his son. But you want to keep prolonging that conversation, Omar.
And when you said he has a goal, he still
Why
hasn't
can we
told you
acknowledge
what
LeBron's son is
son
trash?
does.
What does your son do, Omar?
My son is an exceptional soccer player.
Okay.
And he's a sprinter, and he runs a 4.540 in the 9th grade at 5'1". Do you understand?
How old is he?
He's 14 years old. Do you understand when he gets bigger, he's gonna run a 4.340? That's Olympic sprinting times.
Yeah, I still think you undersold him. Hey man, this dude is being recruited by all kind of soccer teams.
Yeah, he's being recruited by everybody in the country, right?
Now you want to interrupt me as I'm trying to give him more accolades. Go ahead, dude. You got the floor. Go ahead.
So
no, P is right. 100%. But
I mean, talk that stuff.
Now pause. We're gonna delete that. So Omar, back to what we were saying. This is the reason I'm trying to tell you about LeBron James and his son. You did and put your son in position to be successful. You did what was best for him. LeBron James did what any great dad, great father would do. If I'm in position, if I'm CEO and this is my company, if I'm passing it on to my son and saying that I envision you to run this company the same way. So I open up doors for you, whether you went to Harvard or went to Princeton, any school that you might have got to high school. And after you graduated high school, I brought you straight into the business and made you ahead. That's doable because it's your son, right? And what LeBron did is what people been doing for years, and I would think every father, every great parent would do. Yes. I'm put myself in position for my son to be successful.
I'm not knocking LeBron. Listen, I would do 100%. I would do 1,000% with LeBron. But the problem is, LeBron James' son he's not good. He's not good.
Who's not good?
LeBron James' son isn't good.
So who else in the league ain't good? Because we can't just focus on him.
There's a lot of people in the league not good, but they're all
you disappeared. Where you at?
Oh God. Oh yeah, he all the way dark. I don't know. He got something going on. He getting a little freaky now. He had to took his hat off. He probably took that evil sweat off. His hot where he was at. And now it's a heated conversation and he running from us. Bring your ass over here, boy.
Like, come here,
I don't,
boy.
I don't hear
Right
from
now. Who is that nigga on that
On that
now?
now.
who that
Come
nigga
on over here, man. You around here talking about LeBron James and his son and being so disrespectful as a black man. Don't you do them type of things, man. He's
LeBron
doing just what he's supposed to do as a great father, a great dad, a great leader, and,
He's a
and,
great,
and has
great
been an
leader. His son is
exceptional
not
role
good.
model, man.
LeBron
Huh?
James' son is not good. I don't
Okay,
give
he ain't got to be. You ain't hear what LeBron said?
he started
Bronny don't have to play basketball. Do you understand that?
That
He
part.
do not have to play basketball.
yes.
He is already secured future. If he
All
wanted to come and sign 10 more basketball stars, they got clutch, they got everything, man. They're good, they're well off, right?
okay.
But
LeBron
he's playing basketball because this is his passion, this is his vision. Like
how
your
can
son is
it be a
playing
pass?
soccer.
You're not you're trash. LeBron James' son is not good.
Can you beat him in basketball?
I'm 5'9". He's
I ain't ask you your size or your height. I ask you a question. Can you, yes or no? Can you beat him in basketball?
no.
That mean that he ain't trash then. You're trash. Delete that. And that's what I'm talking about. Huh? Listen to him.
His son is come on.
Bring his ass over here, boy. You gonna back up
Come
off
on.
LeBron. But listen, man. Hey, man, listen. Check this out. I just want to talk about the success of how it benefited the Lakers with this decision, man. I think it was a great decision on the Lakers' behalf, man, to obtain this, because now we are seeing the next 5 to 10 games once he get on the court and they learn the system and they learn the chemistry to play together and different things like that, because that still has to happen, right? We got to see if Luca healthy, what's going on. You know what I mean? Is he ready to come right away? You know,
Oh, he's out for another 3 weeks, right? For the Mavericks.
Is Luca healthy? Right?
Nah, he's
huh?
hurt. I think he's
Is
recovering from injury right now, right?
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what I'm saying. He ain't been playing.
Okay,
But I can
so
tell you this: he about to get better because he gonna want to come play for the Lakers.
Oh
Luca,
yeah, he.
All right.
Hey,
Since Kobe said,
I'm telling you right
Kobe told him,
you don't understand what they're going to do. They're going to get Ja. The Lakers are going to get Ja Morant. They're going to get Ja. I'm telling you this.
the Lakers gonna
Who?
get Ja.
Get Ja.
Okay.
They're going to get
Hey,
Ja.
listen, man. Hey, and let me tell you something. I have an old Facebook post, man, that was probably like when Ja was coming out of college from Murray State, right? And everybody was on Zion, and no, he the next LeBron. And I didn't see that. Like me and my older brother, we talked about this and disagreed. So I didn't see this, right? And Ja came in the league. I was on Ja. I was on Morant, more on Morant, because I'm watching this kid like in college. Like I'm like, bro, I see him, but I see this kid, this dude, small. He remind me of Allen Iverson. He take bang ups. He go get it. He going to the goal. So people was talking to me like, man, you crazy. Man, you think he gonna be better than Zion? You gonna be? It's a Facebook post when I said, keep an eye on this kid. He
The
gonna
Lakers
be
going to get Ja.
next up.
That's going to be their next move. They're going to get Ja Morant.
I don't see that happening right now. I think you're
I
going
wouldn't
a
mind
little
it, but
far
I don't see
fetched.
that happen.
Yeah, I don't see that. Like them people that let Ja out there, man, they go up the money for that. You know what I mean?
Stop that. That's gonna be too disrespectful.
The Lakers are going to get Ja
What,
Morant.
what makes you say that?
They have Luca, Ja, LeBron. The same team.
What memo did you get that says this is gonna happen?
They're going to sell so many tickets that the contracts aren't even going to matter.
Oh, is this like speculation, or is this, you've seen this somewhere?
No. The Lakers are going to get Ja next year. It's going to be Ja.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man, and that like button, man. Make sure you hit that notification bell, man, and select all. Whatever you do, man, on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, we're there. Find us there. Don't beat us there. Don't meet us there. Just get there before it even starts. You hear me? Because we're going to be there. Go ahead now. Finish talking that bullshit you talking over there, man,
Listen,
because
I'm telling you, the Lakers
you have such a creative mind. I just love to hear you talk, Omar.
That is
You know,
awesome.
before Go ahead, Omar. Go ahead and keep telling the world this because they are dying laughing at what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
You can say to me all you want. The Lakers are going to get John Morant next year.
Hmm.
He's
Okay.
going
I would hope so. Listen, as you can see
Okay.
us,
whoever thinks
as
that
we
they're
support the Lakers,
their team.
I'm a Brian fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. Check this out. I'm gonna be 100 with you, Omar, so you can understand where I stand at. If you follow my old posts and page, you're gonna see me in every team jersey LeBron James has played for. Right?
Would you think they would get
With
Luca?
that, no. Just hear me out. You like to talk a lot.
Okay.
Listen, Omar, you like to talk a lot. Just hear me for a second. I got something for you, ass, because I can't see you right now. I don't know why you're hiding. You know what I mean? You're being scary right now. Come on the picture over here, be just delete that. We don't want to delete that ass. You understand? Bring that ass over here, boy. But
Delete that
listen,
too.
man.
Make your
Hey,
point.
man. You feel me? Listen, man. LeBron James has in the Lakers. I have always went where he's went. I am a LeBron James fan, man. You know what I mean? Like die hard. And with that being said, man, I have listened to all the ridicules, fought them fights back and forth over social media. Why he ain't the GOAT, why he is the GOAT. And perception, everybody's perception is different. Your perception is different. The bottom line is that the Lakers has gained something to be excited after everything Los Angeles has been through. LA, Southern California has been through with the fires. To have something to look up to and say, at least we can be happy about one thing. And then we get Omar. Get your ass out of here, Omar. Delete that shit.
Go ahead.
Listen, the Lakers are going to get
This
John
nigga.
Morant. I'm
You
telling
said
you right
you
now.
did all that just to
John
repeat what
Morant.
you let him say all that, and then you gonna go back to what you just said.
I'm telling
He
you, like
asked you, I
Pete,
can't.
the Lakers
He
are
gave you
going to
the
get
floor,
John.
bro, and you just gonna say the Lakers gonna get Ja Morant.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, you all can. I'm going to bank that on the Lakers are going to get John Morant
For
Listen,
15th time. Look, let me get some of that Tennessee whiskey, man. Email me some. Because you
please,
keep saying the
please,
same thing. You have
please,
not told us
please,
how this is gonna
please.
happen. And you just made this up
It
right
doesn't
now.
matter what's
Yeah.
going to
And that's if that's the
happen.
case,
The
they're gonna
Lakers,
bring Michael Jackson back too. I don't
Hey,
know.
man.
How they gonna get John Morant?
it doesn't matter. They're going to get him. Like
Right.
that's what I said. It doesn't matter how they're going to get him. They're going to get him.
Well, I'm gonna say
With
this, man.
him and Luca Doncic, and listen, with LeBron James on the team, they're going to get any players that they want to get. And
You
John
do know
will go to the Lakers.
that LeBron didn't have nothing to do with this trade, though, right?
LeBron had 1,000% to do. What? Come on,
Hey,
LeBron did
hey.
not know this
I
was
tell you
happening.
this.
P.
Even if he did, I support it.
Yes,
You act like we upset
I was
about it.
I
When you
love
were saying that the Laker Nation, the Laker fans, the Laker Booster Club, the Laker parking lot friends, everybody that love the Lakers are not upset right now. The only one that ain't a Laker fan is the only one that's upset.
exactly. Yes,
You delete that shit.
yes. So you know what?
With that
Not
being
happy.
said,
Listen,
Omar,
the
okay,
Lakers fans are happy right now. P.
and
I'm telling you,
the
all the.
Laker fans are happy right now. Oh,
But I'm telling you right
I
now, everybody. That's my prediction. I don't know. I'm not in the league. John Morant.
And Omar, with that being said, you know what I mean? We just tow your ass up on delete that podcast. Don't you ever come slipping around no hood where Nipsey Blue at, you understand me? It's Los Angeles. You
John
can't just come walking through there like that, man. Pumping that kind of talk. You understand me? Listen, man, we on your kufi tonight, man. And with that being said, man, listen, the Lakers got the advantage.
No.
The Dallas got better too. It ain't like it was a bad trade. They
yeah.
both got a point trade off. They got more rebounds
Trade
in
with
their
them.
favor for
And
Dallas. They
got
that
a
yeah
2029 draft pick. They got
yeah
extra. It was a lot going
2020
on with that,
John
man.
yeah they got a couple yeah
Morant,
so they came up with what they got. They got some pieces with that. So it's not just about I don't know how you view it. It seem like you say, your son playing soccer. So it sound like you're more of a soccer guy. You're more of a, football guy.
Yeah.
We get
I,
that,
I,
Omar.
I watch
Basketball,
I
you're
watch
more of a feeling guy. You like to feel
I
a certain way. And we understand that. You
at the
need
end
a
of the
hug?
at the end of the day,
Then he says you.
basketball.
That nigga
I
said,
basketball,
that
but
nigga says you need a hug, oh.
listen,
You a little hurt by
I,
this shit, man. Watch
I'll,
out.
I'll email you a hug, bro. Don't even worry
Yeah,
about
man.
it. It's Lakers, man.
Send them the
But,
emoji hug.
but check this out, man. With that being said, man, we want to
listen,
congratulate the Dallas Mavericks
Ja
and we
Morant,
want to congratulate the home of the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But it's great, man. We look to have some great basketball coming
Ja
forward as
Morant.
we should. And
As he should.
now this episode, this part of the show is great right here. This is what we're
Uh-oh.
gonna do.
Uh-oh.
The
Uh-oh.
Chiefs
Uh-oh.
versus the Eagles in
You
the
want
Super Bowl. Now, hey,
Hey.
now you can show your face. Oh, show your face.
I don't know.
Put your
Yes.
hat on. Put your
Hey.
shirt. Cover your nipples and put your hoodie back on.
Ooh.
Because it's this time
Yes,
again. Now,
please. We don't want the
come to
cameras
the
to
front.
see all that.
Front seat.
I don't know how you're managing to do what you're
So,
doing right now.
with
But
that being said,
I
how? Huh?
hey,
Okay.
I want to say one thing. That we talked about something in a couple of segments ago when we talked about the security. Will the security increase? Will it ramp? And as we witnessed on the news and different shows that they have put a lot of security measures in place with barricades on certain streets and drones, and man, they have really positioned themselves because they know this is one of the biggest moments that bring people together from a lot of places.
Yeah.
So they did put some there are a lot of security measures in place, man. By water, they have security in the water, they have security in the air.
Oh, you got security in the water, though?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
The
heard
boats.
in New Orleans, where there's water, there's gators.
Yeah, but the gators are more. See, with the gators, them gators gonna be more in the swampish areas and getting close to Ottoman.
It was just wherever there's water.
No.
They said if you just pour water on the ground, a
You
damn
may
alligator
find
gonna
one.
appear.
You may find one that creeps in, right? You may find one that may pop up like that.
Yeah.
But
Well, I got a question. Do they eat eagles?
they'll tell eagle ass.
You're being disrespectful at this point.
As
No,
I should.
equal.
As I should.
Fly.
Bro, right now we are frenemies.
Yeah.
See, okay.
We
Fly,
are.
Eagles fly.
And you go playing that old dirt DJ.
Omar, I understand you're an Eagles fan, man. And what makes you think that
You know
the
what, Omar?
Eagles have?
Let me tell you. Keep going, Omar. I got
What
something.
what makes you think the Eagles have a chance of coming back and making them say, you done pissed
Now
off
the rest
P.
of the interview, I'm doing it like this.
Oh, you done pissed off P. He done
I'm
put
pissed,
on.
pissed
Yo.
off. Oh, I couldn't believe you did it.
So,
But the
so
Eagles beat the Chiefs' asses in the Super Bowl.
what's your advantages? What advantages you think you guys got on KC that you see that could be?
Well, I can't hear you. Beg your pardon?
We have the number one offense and the number one defense.
You can't have both.
Yes, you can.
You
So
can't
we
have
have
both,
both.
man.
And
Look, it's gonna be
last time-
either the best
last
offense or the best
our
defense
defense
going
was
there. You can't go both.
Okay. So P, listen. I'm asking you. Once we win the Super Bowl, I want cupcakes delivered to the spot.
Cupcake, no diddy.
Cupcakes.
That is,
Just say
man, this brother
Cupcakes,
say
right?
cupcakes.
That's not it. Cupcakes. I want.
Say, man, listen,
come on,
listen,
cupcakes.
man,
Don't do cupcakes.
listen, man. I don't know
Ain't nothing
what
soft around
I
here.
don't want sprinkles on me.
you're too
No
old for that to
That's
want cupcakes, man.
And you're too old to want sprinkles. That's
No
your problem.
Yeah.
No grown man asks
Delete
for
that.
sprinkles. Let's just start that. Delete that. No grown man asks
No
for sprinkles. You probably
Hey.
like the all
No
pink
sprinkles.
ones, don't you?
Hey, but listen, Omar, I need you to let the
All
crowd
pink
know, man. Well, P, let me ask you, P,
What up?
because you are more of a KC. I know you're a KC diehard, been that way for a minute, man. And you believe in your team year after year. I done watch you, go, follow your team, what I mean, and talk shit about them. What do you see as advantages going into this game? What do you see what type of advantages that you think you guys got on
I'm
Philly?
gonna say this: our weapons are finally back. You know what I mean, and we're gonna have a
Right,
well-rounded offense. And the weapons that we have, probably, they haven't shown up all season because we had a lot of injuries, right, all season.
right,
But we didn't play to our full capacity. We didn't
right,
out full what we really had. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking right now, if it is any game that anybody needs to show up, it's gonna be in this game. It's what we're gonna take the most serious, and that means we have all our people, our whole entourage is gonna be ready to go out there with all the artillery, man, and make it happen, bro. Whether it's gonna
right,
be worth
right,
D Hop is gonna come through. We have Noah Gray, we have Travis Kelsey, we have
right,
Hunt. He's gonna be ready to go through. He has something to prove. The boy didn't even make it to the first one. On top of Hunt, we got Pacheco that's gonna come out, and then before that, the generals we got on the sideline, Andy Reid,
right.
one of the best coach, winningest coaches in here that trained all the coaches that's in the league. So we have all this coming forward. You know what I mean? And then our defense, we got Chris Jones, we got my boy Nick Bolton. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nick. Thanks for the tickets, man, Mr. and Mrs. Bolton. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
So we got Reed, we
Hey,
got a lot of people that's gonna show up, and you
right.
haven't seen within 17 games a complete Chiefs team. And I think right now, since we done made it to the promised land, this is the time we're gonna show up and we're gonna do what we have to come do. We're gonna shoot some eagles out the sky. We're gonna ride it and we're gonna do it like we're supposed to.
Shout out, man. Shout out to Black Magic Films, man, for the shout out, man. We see you, man. Yes, sir. Brothers for life, man.
So
But
I want to tell you,
listen, man, P, I
brother,
think I
listen.
think you said something big with saying you getting these weapons back.
Mhm.
And
Well, the
that
Chiefs
that
aren't
has been a concern from Patrick. For Patrick has managed to figure it out with what he had. So I'm just thinking like, wow, if he's getting pieces back and they have been able to dominate and win, find ways to win
Yeah.
based off of his decision making, man, and his skill of play. Now you have the pieces that has been missing to where it's
listen,
will that ramp up you guys offense even more
well,
defensively?
brother,
Does that give you guys a better edge defensively?
I'm
Yeah,
going to
it is.
I'm
You
going to
know, it's gonna give us a chance to,
why
they're gonna have to come out there and show what they gotta
the
do.
listen,
Uh,
Pete.
yeah.
I'm going to tell you why the Chiefs aren't going to win
Okay.
because we have the best defense and the best offense in the NFL. We have the best running back. We have the best running game. We have the best. So with the last time y'all played us, we had an old offense. We had an old defense.
Mhm. And what
Defense is
happened?
and fresh right now. I'm telling you, we have the best
So yeah.
offense in the NFL. We have the
So
best
have we have
defense
we
in the
have
NFL.
we not faced an MVP quarterback and a good running back this
Y'all
season?
have not faced a quarterback, a running back like ours.
We haven't
Our
had
our
we
running back
I
is the
think
best.
I
Listen,
think
listen,
we faced
listen. P.
go ahead.
Stop.
Go
Our
ahead, go
running back
ahead.
run in the NFL. We have the best running back in the NFL.
We heard you the
I don't
first
know if it
time you
was an
said that.
echo or a
Saquon Barkley.
repeat.
Okay,
Can you tell me something different, please?
Right, and that's what I'm getting at.
P.
Omar,
Man,
listen, brother.
something different.
Omar,
Saquon
we
Barkley is
gonna need you to either expound upon what you're
Just
speaking
saying.
upon, but
I'm willing to listen.
you're keep saying the
The
same
same
thing
thing.
without expounding upon
Saquon
it
You
and
Barkley.
sound
making
like
us
a hurt
understand. So
girlfriend.
we
Well, do you? Okay, that's undeniable. It's statistically, it's Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the NFL. Do you disagree with that?
No, I don't
No.
think he's
Yeah.
the best
And
quarterback
yes,
running.
exactly.
I don't
Saquon
think he's the
Barkley
best
is
in
the
the
best
NFL.
running back in the NFL.
He's just
Right?
proving it this year.
Come
we're
on,
listening to you,
come on,
Omar.
We're
P.
listening to you.
I
Oh.
will listen, P. I will give you the quarterback, all this stuff. They might be the best, but Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the NFL.
This year, right?
Yes, he's the best running back in the NFL this year.
Okay.
Do you?
So Omar,
Pete,
so
Pete, Pete, do you
basically,
agree with that?
Omar, how many yards did Saquon Barkley have this year?
2,100 yards.
All
Okay.
purpose?
All listen, 2,100 yards.
Is that all purpose?
Listen, It doesn't matter.
Yes, it
Saquon Barkley
does.
It
Because
does.
I'm about to ask you how many rushing yards he have. You know what all purpose mean, right?
100. If you would, I'm not including
Omar,
passing
do you
yards.
know what all purpose means?
Listen, I'm not including passing yards. Saquon Barkley had 2,100 rushing yards on the ground.
2,100 rushing yards. That's what you're saying.
No, listen, on the ground. That's not
That's rushing. You ain't got to say on the ground. Rushing means on the ground.
okay. Saquon Barkley is a freaking beast. Do you disagree with that?
We never disagree with that.
Never
Okay,
just.
so
But
I,
we
listen.
trying
I
to get you
actually
to get
wanted.
to your
I
point.
actually wanted him to break the record. If that's gonna help you out a little
Okay,
bit, bro.
like P, do you disagree that the Dallas Cowboys suck?
Well, we're not talking about
What
Dallas
the?
right now.
We're not talking
No,
about
no,
that.
Look,
What
I
Dallas
want to
got?
know. I want to know.
look,
We're
look,
on the
look,
same page.
look.
Do the Dallas Cowboys suck?
We're not talking about no cowgirls right
No.
now. We're
Do they-
talking about Philly and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl in New
Yes,
Orleans.
but
Okay.
I'm P right now. Do the Dallas Cowboys suck?
What
So
does that
so
have to do
so
with the price of
so
gold in
right,
China?
right. And on top of how many yards? I told you about the factual stuff that you got to be factual about what you're saying about how many yards Saquon had.
Okay. Do the Cowboys suck factually?
We're not talking about the Cowboys, Omar.
We're talking about
Omar,
Kansas
I
City
thank
Chiefs
you.
Do
You
the
and the
Cowboys
hey,
suck?
Eagles.
Yes, sir.
okay. So listen, man, we're gonna get back on topic. You understand? We'll talk about this Chiefs versus Eagles playing in the Super Bowl in '59, man. So it's special, Pete, because right now it's in my city. You know what I mean? I wanted to be down there. Fortunately, I'm not gonna be there
So
because Mardi
where,
Gras is right around the corner, right? So
so where,
with that
where
being said, like it's gonna be good for the city, man. I mean, the
be a great
people are looking for it. It need a good side to it. You know what I mean? With them putting the security measures in place, I think it helps, man, for the confidence of the fans to feel safe, man. Because you know when people feel safe, and people have been back to the city and partied since then and did some things, man. But it was definitely an eye opener, you know, after the tragic what happened on New Year's Eve, but for the bowl game. So, you know, with that being said, bro, I think it's good, man. It didn't matter what team is there in the Super Bowl when it's in your city. You will hope it, you will wish it was your team to represent and could win it for the city. That's special, you know. So it still gives a non-biased uh situation to the city to where that they don't have a dog in the fight.
I don't
So
care
they're able to
who wins.
party with the KC fans and
I
party
just
with the
don't.
Philly fans and not even choose a side. Just turn up and party in the city, man. So that's gonna be special for us, man. You know, so I I I I want to see it. I know it's gonna be a good game.
Gonna be a great game.
The key is stopping a Saquon from getting off. If you don't stop him, if he tastes blood, he gonna just turn up more and more. He got that chip on his
Yes,
shoulder
he did.
this year,
Yeah.
and I think that in their quarterback Hurst, he has been, you know, I mean, himself since he's been back, and he took the injury to the game before the last game they played for the championship, but he came back and he was resilient. He is prone to some mistakes that has the concern that raises in my mind for KC, because KC has a good secondary that's playing good ball right now, right? And you can't make mistakes with a KC team and keep giving them opportunities with that ball and keep putting it in Patrick Mahomes' hand. It was easy for those other teams because they didn't have a Patrick Mahomes, right? And that's the scary side from KC side with Philly, pros and cons. Now you have Patrick. You know what Kelsey brings to the table. Y'all running back, how you say his name, Pikachu. I can't even pronounce it.
Check.
Pacheco. But
You call Pikachu.
you know, but you know, he's a little speedster, man.
That was a good one.
So you know, you guys got some elements that's there though, man. You know, realistically, that and your wide receiver core to where Philly, there's a challenge in it, and you guys are fast, and you guys are big, and you guys are experienced. I think experience matters in this game.
Lights
I
are
think,
big.
yeah, and you got to understand how to be there. and approach that game, which Philly hasn't been there for a while. And now they about to be there to approach that game, man. And KC have been there the last 2 years. So it's like, for them, it's like, hey, man, it's a normal walk in the park.
Walk in the park, man.
And we got our pieces back. That's scary.
The Eagles go and put up a show. There's no way the Eagles aren't going to put up on a show. But you can't call them Pikachu. he called him Pikachu.
I can tell you this. He back. So whatever it is, you better watch out, man. It's one of the hardest running little dudes that's in the league, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And he has a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying? Hunt, he knows. He took himself out of the game. So he's happy to be back on the second go around.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts better get out there and be able to throw that ball with efficiency. You know what I'm saying? You just can't defend on his legs. His wheels might be still injured from 2 games ago. And also, you know, you can't just put it all on Barkley. You know what I mean? Saquon. So however it goes, it's going to be a great game. You're going to come out there to go to fight. I think experience is going to play a large part in it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. That's for sure. And also, shout out to Trevor. My daughter's uncle is actually performing in the Super Bowl. So, you know what I mean? Trevor Stark. Shout out to Trevor, man. He's actually been performing in the halftime show, so that's going to be big. So my daughter's not only watching because she's a Chiefs fan, but she's going to be able to see her uncle in the Super Bowl performance. So that's a great thing, man. So it's more than just the Chiefs. Yeah, man. Looking forward to see it, man. It's going to be a great game, bro. I can't even, you know, take nothing away from them.
When the Eagles win, you can't say, I'm not cutting your hair no more.
Let me tell you this. Oh, last time I had the Super Bowl party, it was great. I rented out this big facility, man. Had the wings, the pizza, the drinks, the TVs all over the place. And you did not show up for your squad. What happened?
Wow.
Because
you didn't even show up.
I had my son. I can't just run off
and leave. Was kids there. Children were welcome.
Wow.
It was the Super Bowl.
Hey,
you guys had VIP seating.
You know what I teach my players? You know what I teach my athletes? We don't make excuses. We make examples.
Examples, yes.
Omar is making a lot of excuses right now.
Yeah. I'm not making excuses, but P, you understand what I had to deal with my ex-wife.
We're not gonna put. Look, check this out. I'm extending it this year. I need you front and center. I need you present. I need you to wear that bird that's on your hat and that bird that's on your chest. I need you to come over here. And when you lose, I'm gonna put you in the frying pan and we're gonna cook you. We're gonna take the green off of and we're gonna skin it. And then we're gonna sit there and celebrate with you. I'm gonna pop a bottle and I'm gonna sit there and I'm not gonna say anything about you losing to the Chiefs.
I'm gonna be drinking out of that bottle.
Are you gonna get a drink?
Hey man.
I'm
not gonna back. I'm gonna give you some drink. You're gonna be thirsty from all that yelling you doing.
Oh, delete that.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't.
Hey man. Well, listen, man. Hey man. Hey, bro. I tell you this. It's gonna be some shit for the Super Bowl, man. It's gonna be a good watch. I think it's gonna be a great match for a lot of people to see. Man.
Look who shows they play. Briefly.
You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a great match, man. So I look forward to just the start of the game, man. Just to have football back on TV. Pro Bowl. Shout out to the people that participated in the Pro Bowl this weekend, over the weekend, man. The flag and all that is cool, but I kind of missed the tackle. You know what I mean? That is not the same. It's all, you know, it's cool that you see the fun in the game and I don't know, but you know, we used to look forward to those we used to look forward to that. And but shout out to the people for putting so much into it and the effort they brought forward, you know. So and besides that, it's flag season. We actually got a season we call flag season now. So, but I'm used to seeing the tackle, so shout out to the Pro Bowl. It was cool. It was good watch. The NFC took care of business, won it all.
Shout out to Omar for showing his face at the end of the podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Omar, man. We appreciate you on the show, man. You know what I mean? Get Get your ass over here, boy.
So real fast, man, before we end it, man, David Benavidez, man, shout out to David Benavidez versus David Morrell Jr. It was a
Oh yeah.
bang out fight, man.
Oh
He is
yeah,
now the
man.
undisputed light heavyweight champion in
Right.
the division, man. So shout out to David Benavidez, man. He went out there and did that this weekend, man. Can't even complain. Um, and Stephen
Hey.
Fulton Jr. also, he took a belt, came up to like I think 125, 130, and did his thing, man. So he came out there with the Timberlands on and the Timbs, and the boy had on the jean short Levi shorts, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he came out there and did his thing, man. So
Yeah.
two dudes came out there, had a wonderful fight, and also Isaac Cruz, man, he went out there. Pitbull Cruz went out there and did his thing. It was probably they
Right.
were talking about it was so
Right.
crazy, man. It might have been fight of the year. So shout out to them three fellas, man, for obtaining the belt, getting their belt, moving on to the next level, and able to provide and feed for their families, man, risking it all on the line. You know what I mean? So that was just a shout out right quick.
Hey man. The David against David fight, man. They both approached that fight, man. David Benavidez, that's 28 years old. You got Morrell at 27, man. You know, height, weight, all that was damn near identical. Their weights was 174 exact, man. 6 foot, 6'1". You know what I mean? Both 6'1", damn near 6'1", 6. So when you see that Morrell having the reach advantage by 3, you know, it's like you expecting him to come in to dominate, but their records coming in with David being 29-0, you know, with 24 knockouts, and Morrell on that 11, you know, so it's like, man, somebody I felt David had more experience. That same experience we was talking about with the Chiefs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And experience matters in some instance, man. It matters in a lot of instances, to be honest with you, but to be where we see them at now, man, it's like, say, man, bruh, he put on a show. He came out and he represented, man. Looking at the highlights, man, you know, he came out showing that he'd been around a few corners, man, and jumped over a few bushes, you know.
Yeah.
So
fight you in and out of the ring.
Right. Delete.
I'm gonna tell you this. Tune in right now. Clarissa Shields is about to fight. She is about to go in right now against Danielle Perkins as we speak. They're in the ring right now about to announce it. So if you can support it, go ahead and buy the pay-per-view, man, and check them out. They're going for the light heavyweight title, undisputed title there too. So lock in. Right now they are doing the actual singing of the national anthem. So
it's that time.
It's about to begin. And with that said, man, to delete that podcast, thanks you for joining. And man, it is about to go down. You feel me?
Hey man, listen, you know y'all gotta hit that like, that subscribe button, and that share button. Make sure out of everything you did tonight, make sure you hit the notification bell and click on all. We gotta leave you with something motivational going on out this thing, man. So we want to tell you, man, no matter what happens in life, we see all this stuff going on about Canada and the tariffs and all this stuff that people are now going crazy over, man. So, you know, you guys stay the course, man. Do what you have to do for your families. I mean, if you need to buy supplies, buy it. Fill up your gas in your cars, man. You know what I mean? While you got a chance to get it at a cheap price. No telling what the price is going to be in the next coming days. So with that being said, man, hold your head up, man. We love y'all. Peace.
Hey, man, don't let this administration get you down, man. It was the worst of people in the history of biblical times. You know what I'm saying? We had them way worse. It's not the first. So stay prayed up. Keep God first, man. He was the person that made this all happen. He's going to make sure we see it through. But like you said, man, go fill up your tanks. Don't even worry about it. Make sure that you're not stressing about what's going on. Pay attention to it. But don't let it get you down, man. And with that said, from the Delete That Podcast, and shout out to my boy Sugar Slim, man. Make sure you go.
Yes, sir. Sugar Slim.
All your music needs, man. Whether you need instrumentals, rap instrumentals, intros, outros, whatever it is, commercials.
Hey, man. Leave your comments too, man. Make sure you leave comments in that comment section. We won't hear from you. We don't want y'all to just hear from us. We want to hear from you. So that way we bring your own case. You won't hear from us and hear from us too. You feel me? Yeah. Sugar Slim. It's your boy Slim. It's your boy Slim. It's your boy Slim. Sugar Slim. It's your boy Slim. And not them. It's your boy Slim.